All set. This is as loud as I can get it. So, this game is made on the land of the Wurundjeri Woiwurrung people of the Kulin Nation. We pay our respects to the elders past, present, and emerging. Sovereignty was never seceded. Colonial violence never stopped. You Will Not Remain is a story about isolation that contains dark themes and deals with mental health issues. These are included or not limited to anxiety, depression, disassociation, and suicidal ideation. You have been warned. And we go. Play. Short game intended to be played in one sitting. There was no saving. Sure. Okay. No saving, huh? Yeah, nothing. It's time to wake up. Did I miss something? I think I missed something. Oh, spacebar. Oh, okay, we're over here on the right. I couldn't see. Again, how many more agains will you have? How long have you been here? Doesn't matter. On a note related to this, I've gotten so much stuff set up to come to my house that I legit have not left the house in 5 days. I have not left the house since Saturday. I haven't even done it yet. I have to turn my car on later because I haven't turned my car on in like a week almost. The leaves are drooping. You should water it. You fill the watering can and take it to the plant. You soak the base, hoping it's both enough and not too much at the same time. You've never been good with plants, and sometimes trying too hard is what kills them. Welcome to Gingerland. We did it. We did it. You still have plenty of grounds and instant when you're desperate. This is me? You talk about me right now? You haven't even gone through all the apartments on this floor. Making it is as much a ritual as it is comfort. You cradle the cup in your hands, warmth seeping into your fingertips. It grows cold and you stare at the sink, the ceiling, the strange shapes your hands make around porcelain. You pour it down the sink, wash the cup before putting it away. Maybe tomorrow will be easier. This game is just our lives. Does seem that way sometimes. That's purple. What the fuck? Let me... Okay, not the right purple. Channel after channel of nothing. Oh. It is getting bigger. Or was it always that size? If you were prone to poetry, you'd almost say it was beautiful in a fatalistic sort of way. But you're not. Haven't been for some time. You've run out of pretty metaphors for awful things. Okay. There's not much else to do. You could walk circles around the apartment, or you can go back to bed. Bark, bark. Is that a dog? Impossible. It's been weeks since you've been stuck here. You would have surely heard it before this. Bark, bark. You better go see what it is, just in case. Come on, open the door. You know you can. Can't you? You can do this. Come on. Like, saying the words will help. Just do it. I'll do it. It's wrong. Everything is wrong. You don't belong here. You need to get back inside. Ooh, from the left. It's only down the hall. You can do this. I can do this. I can hold A. Oh, it's in there. The dog. There's something wrong with this apartment. Dog. Hold A. Is that a dog? But it doesn't look like any dog you've seen before. It's thin, skin stretched, tight across ribs, long body, all bones, and hard angles. Hey, it's okay. I'm not here to hurt you. That's right. Everything is okay. Do you want to come with me? Is that a yes? Hang on. I want to check this thing. Can I go in here? Nope. Whoa! The dog jumps forward before you can react. You brace for pain and instead feel the drag of its tongue across your chin. It pants happily as it tries to lick every inch of your face. Whoa, down! It drops to all fours, looking obediently up at you, tongue lollying out of its mouth. Lolling? Lollying? Lolling? I don't know. Out of a mouth bisected by wickedly sharp teeth. Well, it's this way, I guess. You're glad to leave. Something is wrong here. A new kind of emptiness. No bed, no chair, no life. How did the dog even get here? When the two of you leave, it will be like nothing has ever been here at all. The dog follows at your heels, nose sniffing furiously at the air. Bark. Just a little further. The dog is following. The dog runs in ahead of you, tail wagging so hard it makes a loud thump when it slaps the wall. Wabam! Glad to see you like it. This is enough excitement for one day. It's time to go to sleep. Arf? Bed. Arf. I guess you're sleeping with me. Well, what's here first? Okay, nothing. Bedtime. You peel back the covers and slide into bed. The dog is a warm, sprawling mass above you, content to be pushed around as you make yourself comfortable. When you've settled into the sheets, it lays its head across your neck, warm metallic breath lulling you to sleep. You're dreaming again. You remember being worried about her. You remember waiting anxiously at the door. You remember how the apartment still smelt of her for weeks, the sweetness of her perfume lingering in the sheets. They don't smell like her anymore. Oh, wait, you can wait on the door. I'm just gonna... No. He's dead. No. You can't do this again. If you don't think about it, it's like it never happened. Stay inside. Please. No. Oh, I did a different option. I could have gone to the door. Okay, I'm up. Urgh. That's certainly one way to be woken up. You can't complain, though. Not when it saved you from... Bark, bark. Right, you have a dog now. A very strange-looking dog. Water the plant. Has it gotten bigger? It's not dead. Maybe that means something. Dog food first. You get it water, then fill a bowl with what's in the fridge. Patience, sausages, and double toasted bread. You hope it's good enough. What is patience? Is it a food? Patience. Food. It's like a dried fruit, maybe? Possibly? Maybe? When you set it down, the dog lunges desperately towards the food. It's eating so fast you barely see it chew. You better not throw that up. You make coffee just like every other morning. You cradle the cup in your hands, staring at the walls and the cage of your fingers around the cup until the liquid cools. Just like every other morning. But this time something is different. The dog is here, looking more at home than you've ever felt. The coffee is cold, but you drink it anyway. Bitter all the way down. Not mine. Put sugar in mine. Are you hungry? Bark, bark. You're lucky we don't have any neighbors. Well, you fed the dog, may as well feed yourself. True? You cook with whatever you can find, thankful for the electric stovetop. First time for that. Fuck electric stove. You eat from the pan, standing over the stove. No one's here to judge you. True? Bark. You've already fed the dog. What do they want? Bark. They want to pee. Why? You want to leave? Bark. Okay, you're the boss. All right. Forget the ceiling. We don't care. It's easier to manage the terror that climbs up your spine when the dog is so happy to be outside. Where are we going? Hold your horses. We're going to the right. I like this little sound. This little soundtrack. Bark. What the fuck? Give me my dog. Oh, you've never been up here. This game is propaganda for big self-care. You've never been up here. Arf. Oh, it's... You're worried if you stare too long, you might fall in. Bark. The dog stares at you, imploring, and for a moment, its eyes flash violet. No, you're imagining things. It's just the dog. Throw the ball. Message received. The message was received. Woo! I missed text. I was too busy getting excited about throwing the ball. Very sorry. The dog doesn't seem worried about it. What time is it? Noon? Evening? Probably midday? At least one of them? Maybe even all of them. Time is a human construct? I think that's enough for today. Wine. We can come back tomorrow. Bark. Okay, bye. Yep, time isn't real. Someone's in a rush. Didn't take you long to figure out home. The dog looks proud of itself. Okay, then. You're so tired. When was the last time your lungs had tasted fresh air? You can't remember. Bark. I'm sorry, I think that's all I have for today. Oh. I guess this is my life now. What is that? Anything else up here? Nope. Just the same void. You crawl under the covers. You still haven't washed them. Not since... The dog lays atop of you. Heavier than expected, seeing as it's skin and bone. It cuddles into you. Knife-long teeth, a whisper from your throat. You can feel its heartbeat through the blanket. A gentle expanding of its chest beneath your hand. You wish this was over. Stay inside. If you don't let them in, they can't get inside. Silence, no sound, no thought. You type in her number into your phone. You know it off by heart. The sound of the buttons are a familiar melody. Ring. It rings out. You try again and again and again. Ring. Nothing. Miles and miles of nothing. Maybe she's fine. You try to convince yourself. Don't let anyone in that isn't already inside. She has to be inside. Maybe already downstairs just in time. Just in time. Jesus. Okay, I'm up. Bark. Plant. When you touch the soil, it's bone dry. It seems like it's always thirsty. A need so deep it couldn't be slaked by an ocean. You used to know something about need. Now you won't let yourself remember what it means to need anything, let alone want it. Food? Here you go. Munch, munch. You're slowly getting used to living with the dog. How long has it been? You should probably name them. Coffee. First things first, coffee. You make it, hold the cup until the liquid cools. You look down at it, foreign in your unfamiliar hands. You pour it down the sink. You win some, you lose some. Bark. What's your name? You can't keep calling them dog after all. Bark. That's very helpful. How about Rex? Marble? Marble sink? Gas stove. Shank. Bark? Lamb shank? Bark! Lamb shank? Really? Bark! Alright, you're the boss. The newly named Lamb Shank looks absurdly pleased with himself. Fine. Let's go play some ball. Weird ass dog. If anything happens to this dog, I swear to God. I swear to God. There's a website called Does the Dog Die? And it's just a resource bank of movies and TV shows and video games where it's like, hey, does the dog die? It's like a pre-warning. It's basically like my does this game have an escape sequence? Bark. Alright, goodbye, dog. I swear to God. Nothing has changed. The sky is... It's there. Don't think about it. This is a big old crow-looking thing. Throw the ball. How long has it been since you became stuck here? I was very upset when I was told to watch a movie where a cat got shot and the other people got mad. I was, ugh, ew. People are weird. Someone could tell you it had been weeks, months, or years, and you believe them. It's not like you can see the sun anymore. Sometimes you forget what other people look like, the way their skin feels, how the muscles in their back shift when you hold them. They were terrible friends. Sounds like it. Just the thought of touching someone makes your skin crawl. You feel claustrophobic and desperate at the same time. Wrong. That's enough. Time to go back. Bark. This dog's very understanding. Bark. I thought I could try. gotta eat. You should eat something. But maybe you shouldn't? You only ate 5 minutes ago, right? Or was it 5 days? Do you think I should eat lamb shank? Bark! Okay, good call. You cook a meal of whatever you can find and eat it over the stovetop. I'm coming! You and Lambshank are used to this dance. By now, you settle in together and drift to sleep. Oh no! You'd do anything to wake up, but that isn't how this works. Don't look at the sky. The sky? What's wrong with the sky? What could have possibly happened to the sky? It's how it hurts to look at. It's wrong. Not made for this world, but somehow captivating all the same. Judgment about me being vet. That's so stupid. I'll never get me being that way. True. Yeah, it's fucking stupid. I don't know why people are so like that. It's wrong. Not made for this world, but somehow captivating all at the same time. But why? Maybe you're imagining things. You must be. This isn't real. This can't be real. A fever dream, surely. If you go back inside, the world will return to normal. It has to. Glad I got rid of people like that? Yeah. She'll come home, and everything will be the way it always was. Shut up, radio. This is your public service announcement. The voice is robotic, clinical, and detached, while the world forever changes. Do not let anyone in that comes from outside for the safety of yourself and others. We repeat, do not let anyone in from outside. No. Our homes are safe as long as we are in them. Do not let anyone in that returns from the outside. They were people I played D&D with because of course they were. We repeat, people from the outside are displaying signs. Arf! Predictable. Take care of the plant. You don't feel like you're there when you water it. Your hands unfamiliar, your body unfamiliar, your mind alien even after all this time. How do we know Lambshank isn't infected? It's a dog. Better not be. You used to wonder when the power would turn off. You don't wonder about much of anything anymore. The dog better not be infected. It's time to feed Lambshank. You're right. I hope not. Yeah, me too. Fill the bowl. Food. Munch munch. Coffee. You used to go to bed excited for your morning coffee. Now it's just another thing you do. Huh. Lambshank likes it on the balcony. You don't. Something about him shifts under the lilac sky, pushing to be free. He looks hungrier out here, more alien. Lambshank has decided it's time for fetch. Bark. Okay. If you ever don't care about coffee, I'm gonna worry. Bark. No, we still like coffee. Bark. Probably to our own detriment, but you know. Bark. Yeah, throw the ball. Sometimes you think about going outside and being done with it all. Finished. But you have Lambshank now. That's okay. It's a better personality trait than the air fryer. You won't walk down the stairs and pry the boarded doors open, fingernails catching on wood and nails as you claw yourself out. No, you'll stay here. For however long that is. Yeah, it is escalating. Time to go, Lambshank. Bark. Bark. Time for bed. Yep. That's weird. You can hear something. Hello? What? Is anyone there? No, you're imagining things. It's not possible. It can't be. Oh. Hey, it's okay. I'm okay. Are you? Lambshank's eyes are wide, body trembling above yours, scared. You've never seen him like this before. Did the radio frighten him? Everything feels so fuzzy. You pet Lambshank, running fingers down his spine, each vertebrae sharp against them. You're so tired. What should you do? This is your public service announcement. The people from outside are marked. They can only get in if you let them in. We cannot stress this enough. Do not let her in. She will hurt you. Wait, what? Something tells me we're going to let her in. Please let me in. She's here. She's safe. Do not let them in. They will hurt you. Please, babe, let me in. I'm scared. We repeat, they will hurt you. You're at the door, unable to open it. Heart beating so hard you can taste blood in the back of your throat. You want to let her in, you do, but nothing feels real. Ugh. Caffeine's crash. Everything feels real. You try to move to open the door, but your body isn't responding. It's like watching someone else, like you're no longer there. Like you're watching yourself like someone else would watch you. Please, I'm so scared. So are you. White noise. White, you don't think you could let her in if you wanted to. Not safe. The screaming starts. You are brittle, and this is what breaks you. I'm up, Lambshank, I'm up. Is anything real? This is new. Is anything real? Oh. Is anything real? You water the plant just in case. Is anything real? Huh. That took a second. Is anything real? Real or not, you need to feed Lambshank. True. You fill up the food bowl. Munch, munch. I don't want to go out here, man. I don't want. No, I don't want. No, I really don't want to be on the balcony. Is anything real? Arf! Fetch time. Bark. Okay. Bark. Let her in. Bark. If this is real, does it mean anything? And what's worse, the thing that this And what's worse, that this isn't real, or that it is, and means nothing at all. You can't even remember what she looked like, how she smelt, can't recall how she fits within these spaces. Bart, only 2 throws that time. We gotta eat. Gotta eat. Bitches gotta eat. Not a chance. Fuck. I tried. You know, I tried. I tried to be a good human. Yo, free mouth roof. You pull back the covers to get into bed. You're already half asleep. Attention, citizens. Oh. Attention, citizens. The city has fallen. The city has fallen. That's enough, Lambshank. In the coming months, we will be evacuating any remaining survivors. Lambshank, we might be able to leave. Ooh. Make sure to keep your radio on to receive pickup coordinates. Animals have been... Lambshank, what's wrong? Lambshank looks nervously around the room and flinches at the sound of the radio. We will tell you when it's safe to leave. Ooh. It's okay. Let's go to bed. Everything is going to be okay. Oh, they turned off the radio because the dog was whining about it, and now they're not going to be able to leave. Yeah. You get under the covers. For the first time, Lambshank doesn't join you. Wow. Anything but this. Hi, Stu. You can't open it. You turn your back against the door, then slide down until you're a pile on the floor. We repeat, do not let anything in. The screaming continues. On and on and... Sob. 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 Time passes in stops and starts. The radio cracking in and out of life, her screams softening. Please getting weaker as the days stretch into each other. 2 weeks later, the radio goes quiet. So does she. Are you alone? White noise, nothing but the ringing in your head. Somehow the silence is worse than the screaming. We got an achievement for watering the plant. You wake slowly. You're used to Lambshank acting as an alarm, all wagging tail and doggy kisses. He's across the room, staring out the balcony door at the sky above. Your dreams always return to her, though each time the memory is fuzzier, worn by time. Was she even marked? You'll never know. Water the plant. Something burns in your chest, but you choke it down. Without you, the plant would die. Let me feed my dog. No, you can't. Your stomach keeps turning over and over like something is trying to escape alive. You leave it. the cup strangely alone when filled to the brim. Caffeine addiction. You fill the bowl, but Lambshank doesn't come running. Lambshank, food time. He ignores you. Come on, you need to eat. We're leaving today. Remember, citizens, we have cleared the way. The pickup zone is... It's time to go. You'll never see this place again. Is that a good thing? What does leaving this place mean? What does the world look like outside these walls, outside the city? Do you still belong out there? With people and their soft skin, soft hands, soft hearts, will they now be as alien to you as the sky? There it is, the door. Come on, Lambshank. There was a time where slowly, one by one, people left. There were no boards then, just a closed door with the world outside growing further and further away. You didn't see them often, the few that remained with you, but you could hear them, human sounds that hummed in the background when you least expected. You pulled down one of the boards. Whine. Hush, Lambshank. There's the dog, by the way. The noise had been comforting. You weren't alone, but they didn't last forever, and over time faded into nothing. They must have left, taken their chances in the city falling around them. Anything better than staying here, being inside, trapped like a rat in a cage every day, played out again and again until you pulled down a second board. Whine. Bark. Lambshank, that's enough. You'd never yelled at Lambshank before. Shame blooms deep in the pit of your stomach, but you can't look at him. Know that if you see the fear and desperation in his eyes, you'll never leave. You pull down the final board. A beginning to an end, you think. You've been the one to put them here, a reminder to never leave, as the city siren's song promised an escape. You lay your hands on the door, palm against the cool thick wood. Lambshank, you ready? Whimper. He's trembling uncontrollably, eyes darting around the room so fast they roll into the back of his head. You pull a key from your pocket. Fit it to the lock. Turn the handle. Lambshank lashes forward, closing teeth on your sleeve. With a vicious yank, he pulls you backwards away from the door. Fuck. Lambshank. Bark, bark. Lambshank, what's going on? Every inch of his stretched skin looks like it's ready to fight, lips peeled back from inch-long teeth as saliva drips from a maw gaping impossibly open, wide enough to swallow someone whole. Bark. Bark. Lambshank. Bark. Knock, knock. No. It can't. Inside. You're inside again. Bark. What happened? Lambshank runs to his abandoned food, the leftovers of leftovers that you'd serve still there, silent. Did it get you too? Did everyone else hear the radio? Follow its lure to the door? Bark. Munch munch. Lambshank happily devours the food, ghostly tongue scraping the dregs from the bottom of the bowl. Thank you, Lambshank. Yip! He jumps on the spot looking absurdly proud of himself. Really, I mean it. Hold your horses. Can you just go back to this in-between life of fetch and half-consumed coffee? Is it really that easy? Nothing. Tonight, or maybe tomorrow, or maybe a week from now, you'll throw the radio from the rooftop. Lambshank was right to be afraid. Nothing. You're not sure what you expected. Yeah. I don't know what to believe either. Bark. Did he protect us or imprison us? Bark. His eyes did glow purple, yeah. You've gotten used to the violet light beating down from above. The creature seems satisfied, if such a thing is possible. It's not roiling in the clouds. Instead, breathing slowly around the tips of skyscrapers. The longest, softest breath you've ever felt vibrates through your bones. Is this it? Is this everything? Is this where you must remain? Bark. Existential fetch. I'm sure you could play this again and leave. You can go out the door. Maybe. What interesting pixel art. Huh. We should try. I don't really want to play. There's no saves, so I'd have to play the entire game again, which I don't. It's like 55. Oh, we could. Nah. Nah. That was it. Well, hang on. Let's take a look. Did we get everything? We probably didn't get everything. Filters. Edit.